Okay, hi again. So I just ordered food because my money went in the bank. Yes, from a tax return, so that's awesome. Another thing to add to my happy list: getting money that wasn't quite ready for. Love it. Um, so anyway, I just ordered food, and I have like 10 minutes before I need to actually put on clothing and go pick it up. Um, So I'm gonna do a quick 10-minute happy list. Woo! All right, let's hurry up. Let's hurry up. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Talking. I think I left off talking about a play. Okay, seeing old friends. Seeing old friends is great, especially if you haven't seen them in a while and you still like each other. Um, Jewelry. I actually have a huge collection of jewelry that I never wear because I tend to wear the same jewelry over and over and over again. Um, Mainly because I don't ever take anything out. I wear it to bed, whatever. Um, Today I'm wearing different earrings and a different necklace than usual, but that's because last night I dressed up a bit. Uh, Listening to Bruce rant. As I mentioned in the first video, Bruce is my friend. He's one of my very best friends. And listening to him rant about things is like you don't add anything. You just sit back and enjoy the show. You let him, I don't know, he makes such good points, and you're just like, yeah, yeah, that's awesome. I love listening to Bruce rant. Um, Being picked up. Hats. I have a huge hat collection, and my face doesn't work well with hats, so I have like two, maybe three hats that I actually wear sometimes, and that's it. But I do love hats. I've had that hat collection for a long time. Actually, I've met a lot of people um, by stealing their hats. How I met Bruce. um, yeah. Watching bands play. I do like watching bands play. Rainbow. Who doesn't like a rainbow? Accents. Oh, I love accents. I love people who have accents, and I love doing accents. I love talking with an English accent, um, mainly because I'm actually pretty good at it. I don't know why. Um, and I really love talking with a Midwestern accent because it tends to just annoy the ever loving crap out of people, and don't you know that's half the fun. I love accents, they're great. Curly hair. I've always wanted curly hair, and everybody says, well, you only want curly hair because you don't have it. Well, you only want straight hair because you don't have it. You know, you can straighten your hair. When I curl my hair, it doesn't do what happens naturally to you. Lucky people with curly hair. Stop straightening it. Just enjoy the beauty. Um, oh, the next thing on my list, beauty. The concept of beauty, finding beauty in everything, finding beauty in every person. That's something that I love. When I was in college and I was doing sculpting, I had to, as part of an introductory to sculpture, we had to watch a movie about how the human body is a piece of art. It is beautiful. That way, you would be comfortable seeing the nude models and being okay with seeing the nude models, and you wouldn't judge. There'd be no judgment. There'd also be no like, oh, there's a naked person, whatever. Um, and I love the idea of doing that, and I love doing that. I had a teacher one time who was a real bitch. She was a real bitch. Um, Hated her. And one day she was writing on the chalkboard and she lifted her hand up and started writing on the chalkboard, and I just happened to look over and noticed she had like the most beautiful wrists. Her wrists were just freaking gorgeous. The most beautiful thing. Um, Suddenly I didn't hate her anymore. I couldn't. Couldn't hate her. I can't hate anybody because I see the beauty in them. Very cool thing. Love it. Um, Beams of sunlight through clouds. I think that's so cool. I think that's so neat. Because when you're little, you think that's just in like pictures. one day you're out and you're like, holy cow, look at that. Okay, let's see. Oh, and now I have a list of like all the babies in my life. Of course, this was like 5 years ago. So let's see. There was Anthony J, Cameron Steele, Julia Rhapsody, Raina Grace, Mason Scott, Chase Byron, Sadie Jane, Abby Lane, Ava Shea. So to add on to that list, we've got Gary and Paul Dwayne, Bevan Elaine, Godric James, little Sharn Horse to be, who will be born in like a month or two. Oh my god, like in a month, there's going to be another one. Ah! There's also little Matthew and Alexis. And, oh, everybody's having babies, and I love babies. I mean, it's funny, I call these my babies, but like Mason Scott, he's 18 now. Chase, he's either 18 or 19. But they were like the first babies that I was kind of introduced to. I was 8 when Mason was born, and I got to, you know, help babysit when he would come over to my mom's house. Anyway, it was fun. Okay, so let's see, what else? Modeling. I did a small little thing of modeling. Wasn't tall enough, go figure. But they liked my energy, and I got great, like, reviews about my smile and shit like that. So I really liked it. Food, I have a love affair with food. Love food. Oh my god, I just want to eat all the time. Mary Smiling. Mary is actually a guy. His name is Andrew, and I call him Mary because he looks like one of the hobbits. Mary. He looks like Mary from The Hobbit, or from Lord of the Rings. And he has like this red curly hair. Of course, it's short now, but he used to have this long red curly hair, and he has this huge smile. This huge smile. It just takes up his whole face. It's so awesome. Love seeing Mary smile. Ice cream. Who doesn't like ice cream? Working out, but only when I have the motivation to do it. Relaxing. That's always fun. Naps. Naps are good. Ooh, I love naps. Josh's hands. Josh, he is 6'4", and his hands, like if I put my hand up, his hand would be like that. He could do this over my hand. He's got huge hands, and they're like dirty and cracked and stained because he paints cars, and they're so pretty, and they're rough, which is kind of cool to like feel. I don't know how to explain it. Love Josh's hands. Okay, horses. I like horses. I like riding horses more specifically. Actually, I get kind of scared approaching a horse, but I do love riding them. Lips. Lips are pretty. That's something that I really love. I love looking at people's lips, especially when they're talking. I know you're supposed to keep eye contact, and I do that a lot, but I love watching people's lips. I love seeing like what they do with their lips when they're talking. Volt, which was like a drink that was recently pulled from the shelves, and by recently I mean like a year ago. It was the like substitute for Surge, which was taken off the shelves a long time ago, and it was my favorite drink. Ducks. I collect ducks. You can't see them. I have a ton of like stuffed ducks up on my shelf, and my entire bathroom is ducks. Love ducks. I don't know why. They're just cute, and I love them. Goofing off, of course. Betty Boop. I collect Betty Boop stuff. I even have this. You can see. I have Betty Boop videos, Betty Boop cartoons. Love them. Let's see. Glitter. Who doesn't like glitter? This is going to go over 10 minutes just because I want to throw this last one in. It's called Bruce's Toes, and that may sound very weird, but I'm going to explain it. Bruce, when I first met him, and actually for like the 2 years that he and I were like together, when he would sit down, he would pull his legs up into the chair, wrap his arms around his knees and curl his toes under, just like curl them under. And he did it every time that he sat down. And it was, I don't know, it was something that made him different, something that made him unique and special. And I always loved it. It was always like the coolest thing. Um, so always making himself into a little ball. Always like making himself as small as possible. But the toes thing, that I don't know what, but I love it. Makes me smile. Anyway, gonna go. Gotta go get my food.